She's back. Hello, my friends. It's good to see you. Today, we're going to talk about the first 3 strategies of feel the fear and do it anyway. 8 strategies to self-coach your way to get the job done. I'm presenting a 4-week intensive starting Monday the 12th at noon Central Time. And remember, I am so far west in the Florida Panhandle that I'm on Central Time. So noon for me is 1 o'clock for my East Coast friends. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Self-coaching strategies number 1. No judgment. Fear is neither good nor bad. It's a typical emotion. We all feel it. When you first get that feeling of fear, I don't know what it is for you, whether it's a knot in your stomach or whether it's the hair on the back of your neck stands up or your shoulders come up under your ears. I don't know. But when you get that feeling, strategy number 1 is breathe. Breathe. Take a moment. You know about self-talk? When I make a mistake, it's usually, the first thing I say to myself is, Betsy, you dummy. And then I immediately shift into, so you made a mistake. Everybody makes a mistake. No big deal. When you start that negative self-talk, when that little gremlin on your shoulder starts saying, you dummy, stop immediately. And shift that thought from you dummy into an affirmation. Of course you made a mistake. Everybody makes a mistake. Strategy number 2. Don't just do something. You heard that right. Don't just do something. Although one of my philosophies is ready, fire, aim. Don't just do something. Take a moment immediately. Breathe. And then ask yourself, what am I feeling? Where is this sensation coming from? After Jack died, I went to see a grief therapist in North Carolina. And she said to me, were you afraid when he was sick? And I said, no, I was pissed. That's how I manifested my fear. And then ask yourself, so what triggered this? Did I get bad news? Did I watch a movie? Did somebody say something to me? Get clear on what triggered that fear. Strategy number 3. Do a brain dump. Literally, do a brain dump. Stop, write it down. It doesn't have to be in complete sentences. It doesn't have to make any sense, but get that out of your mind onto paper. Ask yourself these questions. What do I want? When Jack was diagnosed with bone marrow cancer in 2014, I knew he wasn't going to get well. But what I wanted was for him to have the best care and to be pain-free and to live the rest of his life to the fullest. I was specific about that. What do I want? I want this for him And this is how I can help that happen. This is how I can facilitate that happening. Then ask yourself, so does this align with my values? When was the last time you sat down for 30 minutes and thought about, these are my values? Integrity, self-sufficiency, I don't know what they are. But put down your values and then ask yourself, does what I want align with those values? And when I work with professionals and they're thinking about changing jobs, I always go through an exercise. What are your values? Get really clear on those. What are the values of your company that you currently work with? What are the values of the company you want to go to work with? And get those all in alignment. And then ask yourself, what am I going to gain or lose by achieving success? If success is the fear of looking for a new job, you might ask yourself, what am I going to gain? If I get it, more money, more time off, a promotion. If I don't get it, what am I going to lose? More importantly, what are you going to lose at the job you now have? That's why one of Betsy's rules is, if you're going to apply for a promotion or a new job, you got to be ready to walk. You got to be ready to walk away. Because once you ask for that promotion or once you ask for that new job, it changes the dynamics of your employment totally. The first 3 strategies of self-coaching. No judgment. Fear is neither good nor bad. Don't just do something. Take a moment immediately. Ask, what am I feeling? What triggered this? And then do a brain dump, literally. Sit down, write it out. Ask yourself these questions. What do I want? Does this align with my values? What will I gain or lose by achieving success? Right after Hurricane Ivan here in Pensacola, Jack and I started talking about moving to North Carolina. And one of my dear, dear friends said, you're not going to know anybody up there, Betsy. And I said, what an opportunity to make new friends. And we did. And we loved it up there. I want to end this by sharing a story that happened over the last 24 hours. After my first Facebook Lives, I got a text from a dear friend that I've known here in Pensacola for many, 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 many years. And the text was, I watched your Facebook Live and it was perfect for me right now. And that's all. So we established contact and I talked to her. And her husband has been diagnosed with a very serious cancer and is going to have surgery next week at the Mayo Clinic. Now, this lady has a PhD in psychology. And she said, you help me see that what I'm feeling is fear and how to deal with it. That's why I do my work. I never know what people are going through, and it always resonates with people at the right time for them. Feel the fear and do it anyway and get the job done. I hope you'll join me Monday the 12th at noon Central Time for a 4-week intensive when we will work through and dig into these strategies. Oh, great. Now I see that somebody can't hear me. Okay, I'll finish this up and perhaps have to try it again. Thank you, Sarah Charlton. Thank you, Sue Walker. Thank you, Wendy Harrington. And we'll see what's going on now. See you later.